This 2009 Cadillac Escalade is beyond dirty. Not only is it covered in snow and ice, the inside of this luxury SUV is the stuff of nightmares. Well, more like the mess of 100 road trips that were never cleaned up after. Every single inch of the interior is a disaster, and if it's not old, half-eaten food, then it's some kind of sticky mess, dried up gum, or nasty stain. Buckle up as I work to undo this colossal mess, if it's even possible. Alright, well, as I get to work on this Escalade, this is now the second week in a row where I've had the opportunity to blast snow and ice off with my pressure washer. Since last week's video, we got even more snow, so I've gone ahead and cracked open the hot water line feeding my pressure washer, so I end up with warm water to help cut through all this snow a little bit quicker today. Now as I continue in the wheel well here, I figured I'd give you a quick real-time look at how long this takes. Even though these are plastic liners in here, if they were carpeted like they are on a lot of newer vehicles, it would have taken significantly longer. And of course, I'm sure there will be some people out there that wonder why I didn't just let the vehicle sit for a while so it could all melt before I started. And the answer to that is because time is money for one thing, but I also happen to enjoy doing this. Okay, well, as I continue blasting snow and ice off this Escalade, I wanted to quickly let you know that I decided to extend the huge Detail Geek Black Friday sale all the way through this Sunday, December the 8th, to give you guys one last chance to get your holiday shopping done and to save you a ton of money while you do. Just to remind you, the entire site is on sale. You can get a free gift with a purchase of over $125 and earn rewards points at the same time. The Chemical Bundle and Detailer Starter Kit are truly perfect gifts for the detailing enthusiast in your life, so make sure to check them out over at detailgeekautocare.com. Now, over the years, there's been a number of things I've found stuck to a vehicle. Of course, the majority of the time something is stuck inside the vehicle, but in the case of this Escalade here, it was frozen into the running board. Can't say I've ever seen that before. Okay, starting on this dilapidated chrome-plated wheel, and if you guys have watched the channel for a while, you know that I've worked on several Cadillac Escalades from around this generation, and they've pretty much all been absolute disasters. I'm guessing that because of the second row captain seats, they get treated like a minivan, albeit a much nicer one, but what I will say is that they've always cleaned up really well. I'll talk more about why when I start working on the interior, but given that, I'm very hopeful that despite the huge mess inside, I can still get it looking really, really good. Alright, with the exterior clean and dry, it's time to turn my attention to the monumental task that is cleaning this interior. Just as a reminder, this is what I'm dealing with today. Piles and piles of garbage, old smelly food, nasty stains, and random substances. So after taking a moment to give myself a quick pep talk, I'll start by removing these third row seats, then work on uncovering the second row seat bolts, unbolting those, and getting them removed as well. Okay, with the second row seats out now, we can see the full extent of the mess in here, and it's really not good. I know I've dealt with this sort of thing many times before, but it's still a grind and something that can be difficult to stay motivated to get through when you know you're staring at 8 to 10 hours of hard work. For me, I like to break things down into smaller goals like getting the vehicle ready to be vacuumed within a certain amount of time, finishing vacuuming by a certain time, that sort of thing. That way I can stay motivated on a smaller goal, and it feels good when I achieve each one. Of course, I do have to chuckle when I see things like this half-eaten pancake though. I will never understand how these things happen. Alright, well, so far so good. The carpet in this Escalade is pretty decent quality, and as such, vacuuming it isn't too much of a challenge. Of course, the carpet in this particular one has been absolutely beat to heck, so it's a little less plush than it should be. Escalades actually have some of the nicest and plushest carpet that I've ever encountered in any vehicle that I've detailed, even nicer than BMW, Mercedes, Porsche, and many other luxury brands. Now, as I uncover all the stains in the carpets here, I'll throw this out there right now that I'm not super confident I can get the carpet looking brand new again. I'm guessing these stains have been here for a very long time, and given the color of the carpet, my experience tells me that it's more likely not going to be perfect, but I can guarantee it'll be a heck of a lot better and perfectly clean when I'm done. Here's a quick look at one of two of the original floor mats that were in the vehicle, and since I found this one in the middle of the second row where all the traffic flow would be, it makes sense that it's this gross. Although seeing that salmon colored stain in the middle of the mat there is really giving me vomit mat vibes. Comment down below if you know what I'm talking about. Okay, as I continue working on the carpets, I wanted to take the opportunity to put in a shameless plug for my other channel, The Yard Geek, where I've been documenting the development of my acreage out here where my studio is. If you haven't checked out the channel yet, then please do me a favor and take a look. Over 65,000 of you guys have already subscribed, which is honestly just crazy to me. But then again, 65,000 subscribers on this channel was once crazy too, so who knows how far it can go. What I do know though is that if you give it a look, I am certain you will enjoy the videos. Okay, another area that I don't always have the opportunity to show is the backs of these third row seats, which are quite dirty but luckily pretty easy to clean as the material isn't super thick, so the drill brush and carpet cleaner are able to quickly get everything loosened up, and then of course it only takes a few passes with the extractor to suck it all away as there's no under padding on the back of the seat. Here's the bucket full of absolutely nasty water sucked out of the Escalade today. Gross. Okay, now with my all-purpose cleaner and the steamer in hand, I'll get to work cleaning all the plastic trim inside the vehicle, which in most areas isn't horrendous, but is still pretty dirty and needs this level of deep cleaning. If this part of the detail happens to be your favorite thing to watch, then I would highly recommend checking out the Chainsmoker's car video from a couple months back. It's the featured video on the channel right now for good reason, as it produced a ton of very memorable moments, so if you're interested in having your jaw hit the floor a few times, then definitely check that one out. Alright, for these absolutely nasty seat anchor points, which are always one of the dirtiest parts of any vehicle, I'll of course use my unbeatable combo of my APC and steamer, which I've got links to down in the description for you guys, along with nearly every other product and tool that I use to transform these vehicles. Now, I know there's some of you out there who have some tried and true methods to remove stuck-on gum from different surfaces, but I've personally always found that the steamer works great to remove gum, as it's able to basically liquefy it so it can just be wiped away. And of course, this towel is headed straight for the garbage, but that's a small price to pay to be able to clean this up in a matter of seconds. Okay, now using some leather cleaner and the steamer, it'll take about 45 seconds to get the back of this passenger seat cleaned up and refreshed, and then once I've got all the leather clean, I'll get some leather conditioner applied to rejuvenate everything and make it look new again. Alright, second last step here is to get all the glass cleaned with some of my best selling glass cleaner and of course the waffle weave towel, which as a combo is guaranteed to leave your glass clean and streak free. You can of course find this combo over at detailgeekautocare.com on sale right now, along with the perfect gifts in the chemical bundle and detailer starter kit. So if you still have some Christmas shopping to do, don't worry, I've got you covered. Head over to the site and get them what they really want, new detailing goodies.
All right guys, well it took a long 15 hours to undo the colossal mess inside this Cadillac Escalade, but I gotta say this thing is looking absolutely spectacular. I don't know what it is about these vehicles, but they are always a pleasure to work on. Honestly, probably just because I don't have to fight to clean the materials. It's better quality materials, makes it easier for me. So anyways, if you guys enjoyed this transformation, make sure you smash the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, enjoy the guitar outro, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.